What's up, YouTube? I'm going to review a mountain bike that I purchased from bikesdirect.com. This is a Gravity FSX 1.0. It's a beginner's bike, low end. It's not a top of the line $5,000, $6,000 bike, but for my needs, it's perfect. This bike came 80% assembled. I had to just assemble the handlebars, the front fork, and the tire, and that's it. Obviously the bike didn't come like this. I added some upgrades, upgraded the tires. The tires that they originally came with had hardly no tread. They were all black, so I got these with a yellow stripe, more aggressive tread. The original bike tire sizes were 26 by 0. This is a 26 by 1. Upgraded the pedals. Got some aluminum pedals, flat. I'm sure you've seen these online. They sell a bunch of these on eBay and Amazon. They run around $20. Upgraded the seat. This one's a nice soft gel cushion seat, very comfortable. The seats that the bike comes with originally, they're all right, but after 10 minutes, your ass hurts, So this is a good upgrade. Again, like $10 eBay. Got the little computer, bell, like $12. This thing, tells you the time, the speed, calories, distance that you've done. Very, very helpful. About to change out the grips. I purchased some yellow soft gel grips, silicone gel grips, and I'm waiting on those to come in. And that's pretty much it. When I got the bike and when I got the tires, I took it to a local bike shop, and I had the guys put in the tires and do a full tune-up on it, check the gears, check the brakes. These have disc brakes, by the way. They greased whatever they need to grease, oil whatever they need to oil, tighten any loose nuts or bolts, whatever, and a full tune-up. And like I said, the bike rides well. If you don't know what you're doing, like I said, assembly of the bike is very simple. You can always go to YouTube and find videos of how to install or prepare a bike that you purchased online. And I do recommend that you take it to a bike shop, have them do a tune-up. The tune-up for me was like $40. They put the tires and included the tune-up. Everything came out to $42 where I live. That's pretty cheap for me. Again, I'm going to go over a few items with this bike. Like I said, this is a full suspension bike. You have the rear suspension here and the front fork suspension. This thing does not lock. It has here a preload, but whenever you set it, turn it right or turn it left, clockwise or counterclockwise, doesn't do anything. The bike still bounces. It is a smushy ride. That's one thing I need to address. In the past, I've always driven hardtails or BMX bikes. Never had any suspension, so I was always used to a nice, stiff ride. This, on the other hand, bounces. So be prepared for that. When you start accelerating and you start, putting weight on your bike to get momentum, this bike will bounce up and down. I did decrease more of the bounce on the rear by tightening this up, making it harder. But like I said, this you can't tighten or you can't lock. So, that's something that I had to get used to. Obviously, when you're, riding around in like dirt, gravel, or grass, and the road is bumpy, the suspension works well and makes the ride smooth. But when you're on the road, it bounces. Something you get used to. Like I said, this bike does ride well. I'm not a professional. Haven't gotten on any mountain bike trails yet, but I will do so. I can't wait to try it out there. If you're curious about these tires, they're Panaracer Fire XC Pros 2.1s. The originals were 2.0, like I said before. And bike's great. It's a 8-speed bike with 3-speed gear in the middle. there, and there. All Shimano gears, Shimano brakes. A great bike for the price, you know. And like I said, the upgrades, what the tires, they were like $25 each. This seat $10, pedals $20, computer $12. Like in total, less than 450 bucks for the way the bike looks right now. And if you're curious of how this bike looked before, this is it right here. The black tires, smaller tread. Those are the original seats that it came with. You know, little plastic metal pedals. That's the way it came. For some reason, this one has the rear shock going to the top part of the frame. Mine goes to the bottom, as you can see. Goes to the bottom. I don't know if that makes a difference. I don't know if that's based on model type or year type. This is a 2017. Or maybe the shock is put that way based on frame size. Like I said, this is a 19-inch. I don't know. I never asked. I realized that like 2 days after I bought the bike, and I was looking at the website, and I saw that, you know, some of the shocks were up instead of down. It makes no difference to me, you know. The bike rides well, like I said. If you have any questions or comments, leave them. I'll try to respond to you as soon as I can. And good bike hunting, man. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye. What's up, YouTube? I'm going to review a mountain bike that I purchased from bikesdirect.com. This is a Gravity FSX 1.0. It's a beginner's bike, low end. It's not a top of the line $5,000, $6,000 bike, but for my needs, it's perfect. This bike came 80% assembled. I had to just assemble the handlebars, the front fork, and the tire, and that's it. Obviously, the bike didn't come like